Salutations everyone, I'm the Goldflower Reviewer, and today is a momentous occasion for SML fans. If you recall, about a month ago, Logan released a terrible April Fool's video titled The Secret Door 2, now known as Logan Tries to See the Super Marvin Galaxy Movie. And me and Spooky made our controversial review on it, saying it sucked dick. Between then and now, a lot has changed. I've improved my content, met some great people in this community, and Logan has hit 10 million subscribers after nearly 20 years on the platform. And recently, seemingly as a 10 million subscriber special, Logan decided to right his wrongs and make a real video instead. But I'm not alone, as I'm accompanied by...
Yep, it is I, George, from George Analyzes Things. And yeah, you heard that right. Me and the boys will be reviewing The Secret Door 2. The real one, not that fuck-ass April Fool's Day shit.
Hello everybody, Glitchy Blink Studios here, aka Lightning Strikes Films. My new channel, I'm here to review The Secret Door 2. No, not that sorry-ass April Fool's Day special, the real actual Secret Door 2.
What's up everyone, Big Spook here. Once again showing up on the Big Howard's channel, here to review The Secret Door 2. We already hit The Secret Fools, but now we're doing the actual one.
And as you've heard about 3 times now, we have all come together to review the real, complete, no bullshit Secret Door 2.
So the video starts off in hell? Wait a second. Am I dreaming? Tell me I'm not fucking dreaming right now. That's right, we didn't start off on the damn red couch for once. We'll rub some butter on my booty cheeks and call me daddy. We actually get a creative intro in a different location, in a modern SML video. I think that will start us off with 10 George points. Shortly into the video, Craig gets a call from Elena. Damn, I guess we really are in hell. Saying Jeffrey Dahmer wants to speak to him, asking for a meal request, which is penis to be specific. Craig tells him he can't have any, so next to speak to him is Nancy, wanting more smokes. Good to see that she's still dead and Logan hasn't brought her back to life for the 500 gazillionth fucking time, so for that, I will now put 4 more George points on the map. Hopefully he doesn't ever bring back that corny-ass overused gag ever again. I will genuinely crash the fuck out. But, I digress. Next up to speak to Craig is Does Bad Things guy. Holy fucking shit! The goat! The goat! He's back! My motherfucking dog! He returned! Let's go! I know we saw him twice recently, but one was April Fool's, and the other was a dream, which was still pretty fucking peak if you ask me. But still, he's here! He back! He back! Whoop whoop! So for that, I will now add 17 George points. So Does Bad Things guy makes a deal with Craig, which ultimately leads to him coming back to life. Very peak storytelling, especially for modern SML standards. So in that case, I'm now adding 8 George points. Does Bad Things guy eventually poofs right where he died, in the secret room. Wait a second, the last time we saw that place, when it wasn't a dream, was Brooklyn Guy Gets Fired, where it was the Forgotten Character dungeon, but now it's filled with dead bodies again, being treated like it was left off as a torture chamber and hasn't been touched since Does Bad Things guy's death. No, this is not right. Where's Woody? Where's Tour Guide Goofy? And Corn Dog? Where the fuck is Mr. Pig? Meh, who the hell cares about those characters anyways? They're like Rose tier, like Brooklyn Guy said in Brooklyn Guy's Missing Wife.
Oh, you're not even top 10. You're not even top 20. You're right at the bottom, right under Mr. Pig and Corn Dog.
Aww.
It being the 26 dead bodies room is what really fucking matters, so I ain't gonna nitpick anymore this time. However, I will have to deduct roughly 5 George points, since the bodies are now replaced with Spirit Halloween decorations, instead of the mutilated puppets we saw in the original. Come on, Logan. Lock the fuck in, dog. We ain't gonna be doing none of this goofy shit today. This is the damn Secret Door 2. This is serious. Big boy shit here. Can't be lacking no mo. But with all that aside, we now get to the overused ass red couch with Marvin and the 2 fucking retards. We immediately discover that Jeffy somehow got a toothpick stuck in his eye, which leads to Marvin calling Dr. Brooklyn Guy for help. Does Bad Things Guy overhears the phone call and gets the idea to pretend to be Brooklyn Guy again. So eventually we do see Brookie pull up in his sexy-ass Hyundai Sonata in stormy sea blue, when Does Bad Things Guy quickly murks his ass.
Boo! Did I scare you? I know I scared YouTube though, because every time YouTube sees my face, views drop, impressions drop, and channels die. That doesn't matter because I got on my hands and my knees and I begged. I begged Goldflower for this spot and he gave it to me because he believes in the process. He trusts the process. This 5-minute sequence was so good in the beginning. Dude, we got to see Brooklyn Guy literally get thrown into the back of a car and hit on the head with a hammer. Dude got kidnapped and bonked. Dude got kidnapped and whacked. Dude got kidnapped and he got fucked. He got fucked real bad. Dude was gone. But we hit that peak. We hit such a good high and then we hit a low. But you guys don't understand why we hit a low. Because this is the part in movies where they have a villain that looks like somebody, where they're trying to figure out or catch that bad guy on a lie to be like, hey, wait a minute. You're not the guy that we know. You're somebody different. You're an imposter. This was the right time and the right place for the filler to occur because it allowed for there to be a little bit of a wait a minute, can we get a gotcha moment? Here's the issue though. Everybody already knows that Marvin is a genuine retard. Marvin is fucking stupid. So there wasn't really a need for this segment to be 5 minutes long. But it worked because it wasn't like it was a trashy, super long running filler like almost half of SML's videos have been since like around 2019. But this still is SML after 2019. They said the word coffee 15 times before they brought Jeffy into the secret room.
I was under my coffee table looking for coffee. Coffee beans. I grow coffee under my coffee table. Anyway, I heard my phone ring and I sat up too fast and I just really bonked it.
Oh, it looks like it's bleeding.
Oh yeah, it hurts a lot. Man, this place hasn't changed a bit.
But you were just here last week and
Oh yeah, of course I was. I forgot some things because I hit my head so hard. What year is it?
What year is it?
Yeah, I hit really hard. I it. What year is it?
It's 2026.
Jesus Christ, I was down there for 9 years.
Down where?
Under my coffee table. Like, it felt like I was down for 9 years and I was hanging on because it was like an eternity. Anyway, what you call me?
But Jeffy has a toothpick in his eye.
That's fucking sick. Is it like falling out?
No, it's not.
I'm gonna have to do something about that.
What do you mean, get the toothpick out of his eye?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, something like that.
Oh, okay. All right, doctor, there's a toothpick.
Oh shit, that is really in there. Oh, it's so fucking sharp. Doesn't you say you wanted to hammer before you could right into his brain? What happened to your head? Piano fell on it.
Wait, no, you said you bombed your head on a coffee table.
My coffee table is a piano.
That's fucking sick.
Yeah, it is.
That's so cool. You have a picture of it?
No, I don't like to have a picture of it because then people ask me to play piano and I can't play.
Could you play it before you hit your head?
Yeah, you know when I was raised fucking Charles, but now I forgot how to do it.
Oh my god, so how does it work? Like, did they like a place to store like magazines in it? Like,
Yeah, sure, yeah,
That doesn't reflect the keys?
No, it plays just fine, and I can drink coffee off of it.
Well, doesn't it make the coffee taste weird?
What do you think coffee tastes like fucking piano?
Well, he grows the beans under the piano.
Yeah.
Wow.
Like UV lights under it?
Yeah, I got a whole thing, I got hydroponics, it's awesome.
You got a picture?
I don't have a picture, honestly I don't even want to talk about it, okay? I just want to focus on this.
Eye situation. He's gonna need surgery. Surgery? Yeah, he's gonna need surgery to get that out of there. Well, can you just pull it out? No, that's his cornea. It looks like it's just under his eyelid. I'm a doctor here, okay? I'm saying it's his cornea. If I try to pull it out, I yank his entire cornea out. Oh my god, that would hurt. Yes, it would. Maybe you would die, so I gotta go in the other room and do surgery. The other room? You can go to the hospital. No, it's fine. I brought my tools. I can do it here. I still have questions about the piano coffee table thing.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna go do surgery on him in the other room. You stay here and think about my piano coffee table. Come on.
All right,
I just want to see it.
Yeah, like, how does it work? Like, the keys, like, if it's, like, hollow to be a coffee table to put stuff in, how do the keys work?
Yeah, wouldn't that, like, affect the music or the sound or something?
Yeah, and then, like, the lights underneath it. Like, why doesn't he just grow the coffee beans outside?
I'm gonna try the coffee beans.
Another nitpick that I have is that when they knocked on the door, knock, 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 Logan being lazy, again, SML after 2019, didn't put the sound effect for the door knocking.
Marvin, someone knocked at the door.
They did?
Yes, they knocked at the door.
Oh, that must be the dog?
All we heard was Rose with their screeching, nails on a chalkboard, disgusting voice say, Marvin, there's somebody at the door! And it's like, we didn't really need Rose to talk, let's be honest. If you just added the little, Marvin could have been like, damn, somebody's at the door, let me go check it out. But you know what saved it though? Jeffy's ball joke was peak. And that makes me wonder, because that joke was so good, are we gonna get the next episode of Jeffy Ball Z soon? I mean, I'm just saying, peak Jeffy Ball joke, Jeffy Ball Z is peak. I mean, if you put the pieces together, if the shoe fits, I'm just saying, there's a chance. There's a chance. I do have a question though. Why did Jeffy become a literal child when he went to the secret room? Why did he start acting like a literal baby?
What? In that room?
Yeah.
Well, last time I was in that room, it was scary and there were dead bodies everywhere.
You don't have to act like a literal child, talking like a whittle baby. Oh my gosh, it's so scary in that womb. We didn't really need that. The good thing about that scene though, is right when they got into that door, right when they opened that motherfucker, and Does Bad Things Guy was closing that motherfucker, he didn't even hesitate. He grabbed the hammer, boom, back of the head, gone. Dude was just out. Jeffy started waking up. Again, no hesitation, starts sawing off his leg. I wish they could have used a fake Jeffy puppet to at least show them cutting the leg. I understand kids are gonna overreact, even though it's just a puppet, because you read TikTok comments nowadays, and you see all the kids in the comments. The Secret Door Part 1, it made me have nightmares years ago. It was like a very terrifying... what are we doing here, bro? What are we doing here? But I can't understand that maybe they were scared of demonetization. But is YouTube really going to demonetize you for puppets being bloody and a puppet's leg being cut off? Because it's literally fake blood and it's literally a toy getting sawed in half. I don't know. But, you know, it was just a creative decision, I guess, and I wish they could have taken a different decision, them using a fake Jeffy doll, because every single Jeffy puppet that isn't the official or the one that they use is super ugly, so it's not like we would have really lost anything of value. The final thing that could be said, the final nitpick, the final thing I have to say about this scene is that when they cut back to Marvin and Rose on the couch, there was a little bit too much negative space on the right side of the frame. Why am I bringing that up? I had to find something else to complain about, because come on. Nothing's ever perfect, but we had too much going on within the first 2/3 of the screen where we didn't have anything going on in the final third. I saw nothing there, and I understand it's usually because there's supposed to be another character. Could have moved them a little bit more center in frame to make it more even, but that's just me being OCD, that's just me having a small D, and that's just me ending this scene.
Rose goes to check on Jeffy and eventually stumbles upon the secret door. Inside, DBTG contemplates which part of the cash cow to cut off next before he's interrupted by this bitch. Marvin has his first proper interaction with Braxton in literal years.
Hey Braxton, have you seen Jeffy and a doctor?
No.
Did you hear that?
No.
And old Wiggle Goose goes to check on Rose after he hears her screaming. When he approaches the secret door, he and Does Bad Things guy to go to look for Rose, and they meet with Chef Pee-Pee and talk for a bit before DBTG knocks his flanderized ass out. Marvin goes outside to find everyone and finds Brooklyn Guy's car with him stuck in the trunk.
Marvin knocks on the door, but nobody answers his bald ass, like how Fight Shit didn't answer my DMs when I tried to shoot my shot. Then I found out she was lesbian. Marvin goes to the Huckadoo's house, one of the most annoying fucking characters, Logan. If you dare to bring them back for another video, I cut my dick off and sell it to the dark web. Well, not annoying as someone like Rose and Jeffy. Marvin punches Hank and cries like a little bitch, so he called the cops. Like how I called the cops on my dad for beating me because he found out I got a B on my report card. For the first time ever, Marvin uses his brain to get Hank called the cops. But he didn't use his brain when he decided to marry that dumb bitch Rose. Then we cut to Does Bad Things guy and rips Chef Penis's arm off. Hey, Does Bad Things guy, can you please rip off Rose's arm instead? That would be nice. Oh wait, you're called Does Bad Things guy. If you did that, then that would be a good thing. Well, God fucking damn it. I have to say, despite this isn't as gory as the first one, but I still like how they tried to make this video terrifying, especially this scene. I love how serious this video is because we haven't had a serious video since the magical button. Does Bad Things guy knocks Rose out with a hammer, thank God. I love how Logan tries to go back to his old ways and have very serious moments like this. The GOAT Simmons appears on the scene and has a spare key to get Broken Guy out of his trunk. And we got a nice shot from the Pooh Man himself. Like seriously, did Logan not notice that, or is he too lazy to retake that scene? But it's Pooh, so I'ma let it slide. Does Bad Things guy saw through the window that they call the cops and help Brooklyn Guy. Simmons helps him get patched up so it can make things more intense to see who's the real Brooklyn Guy. Oh boy, this is not gonna end well. This whole time Marvin forget there was a code to his door, so he could have just went inside the house and stopped Does Bad Things guy. Well, congrats dumbass, people might be dead now. Simmons pulled out his cock, I'm joking, he pulled out his finger gun. When Simmons opens the door, he got shot like 50 Cent. No, not my ghost Simmons. But he's not dead since these characters got plot armor.
So I guess it's my turn? I've never really done one of these big-ass collabs, but let's just get moving with it. Marvin picks up Simmons' gun and gets ready to beam DBTG with it, but Big Brookie rushes in and attacks DBTG. Since both of these chuds are in their birthday suits with that bandage on their heads, Marvin can't really tell the difference between them, so Marvin asks a bunch of dumbass questions that don't really narrow down the real Brooklyn Guy at all. He ends up shooting Big Brookie because he sang the Chili's song slightly differently, leaving DBTG alive and Brookie dead. DBTG comes in clutch and patches up the rest of the cast, and the episode ends on a little scene where he convinces the characters that he's the real Brooklyn Guy and not actually the fake one, before it does a slow zoom in on his face and cuts to black, which, well actually that's a pretty cool ending, I'm not gonna lie, and leaves us on the cliffhanger of DBTG being alive and setting us up for either the Secret Door 3 or Brooklyn Guy's 40-something birthday, or Jeffy's 22nd birthday if they want to clickbait that shit. But I'm excited to see where they take this. Passing it back over to the Gold Chud reviewer now.
Honestly, this might be a hot take, but this video was absolute cinema. It seems that The Secret Fools was more of a preamble to this video, as my main issue with that was the fact that Logan was hinting at big series and ideas that he would never get around to, and blatantly acknowledging the flaws in his videos without fixing the problems. But, wow, we were blown away by this one. Alright, Goldflower Glaze session incoming. This video, to me, has very few evident flaws. The characters are all portrayed decently, although I swear Mario has the awareness of a termite with scoliosis. The pacing, while not perfect, wasn't as filler-heavy as other big videos like Jeffy's 18th birthday. The gore was decent, the suspense was actually really well done here, and the ending was great. A nice breath of fresh air compared to the other videos that bullshit their endings into bringing everything back to normal at the end.
So, now for my final thoughts on The Secret Door 2. This video had many great moments. My favorite part, though, was when Rose was tied up and burnt, with her mouth being taped shut. Fucking cinema. However, this episode was not perfect by any means, and it did have its fair share of cons that need to be talked about. Like Marvin not picking up the hints that Does Bad Things guy was in his house, pretending to be Brooklyn guy. Also, as usual with Logan, we get more Chef Pee-Pee torture, a problem that has been going on since like 2014, so cut that shit out already. Whoops, bad choice of words there, my fault. But anyways, back to Marvin. Why the fuck was he looking for Rose when he noticed she was missing? Like, genuinely, if I was him, I'd just find a new wife, and let her ass be missing forever. Probably hit up a few strip clubs too while I'm at it. Come on, Marvin, let me put you on, dog. Real shit. Pimp motherfucker activities. Who the hell cares if that bitch Rose ain't around? That shit shouldn't even faze you. Unfortunately, she does make it out alive, though, because I guess we just have to feature this dumb slut in more videos. So we'll also lose quite a bit of George points for that. What will also make me dock some George points was the scene where Does Bad Things guy was alone with Rose. He starts to take off his clothes while telling Rose that he'll have some fun with her, implying that he'll rape Rose. What the fuck? How can anyone want to stick their fucking wee-wee inside of Rose? She's mid, she's chopped, she's fat. But anyways, in total, my final score will be roughly 73 George points. A great video by modern SML standards, but still a few snags in the road. But that's about it for me, Logan. I hope you take this advice and use it for whatever sequel comes next, cause the ending obviously hinted at something. So as always, this is George, saying take care. Toodles!
My final thoughts on The Secret Door 2 is I think it's better than the first one. The first one didn't really have that much of a plot, it's just characters getting tortured for straight up 10 minutes. And whoever says that the first one is better are either too nostalgic or they're just LARPing. The video starts off with a different location, characters felt like they have a purpose. Does Bad Things guy return was goated. I love how serious this video is. The tension between characters were also really good, and the ending was very creepy, meaning Does Bad Things guy is still alive. Rip Brooklyn T guy, it should have been Rose. Honestly, this video is peak. I give it a 10 out of 10. Anyways, that's my thoughts. Signing off.
This might be recency bias and me just being a little bit too excited for this video being good, but I dare to say that this video not only makes up for the underwhelming qualities of the first Secret Door, but it even makes The Secret Fools at least a little bit more tolerable. After all, this video, and to a lesser extent Chef Pee-Pee Quits Part 7, are proof that Logan was at least thinking of improving his content during the making of that trash April Fool's video. And honestly, if this is what the result of that April Fool's video was, then I can't be too mad. So, Spooky, you wanna share your final thoughts?
Listen to me! I'm hungry! Give me money!
You're facing the wrong way, sir.
Who'd y'all think you was messing with, huh? I was talking to you.
Okay. Overall, I give this video 4 out of 5 stars. A genuinely great video, and while it's not perfect, it is definitely a great watch, and you should definitely give it a view. And with that, I'm the Goldflower Reviewer, and I'll see you all in the next video.